Hey, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing something differently. It's a draft coming up, not much happening in the NFL. I thought we could do a video. We could do a video saying the best game from each week of last season. I think it'll bring back a little bit of memories from last season. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, starting off is the week 1 Ravens at Las Vegas Raiders game. I think that this game was really good. It was shockingly good. Coming into the season, I didn't have high hopes for the Raiders. They really outdid my expectations. And I thought the Ravens were going to be a really good team. And they could have been, but injuries completely ruined them. But yeah, I really am surprised with what the Raiders did this game. Derek Carr really did look like an elite quarterback this game. Lamar Jackson actually played solid, but Carl Nassib at the end, forcing that fumble. Yeah, that was a real costly game. That also won me my fantasy league because my opponent had Lamar. But yeah, it was a fantastic game ending with this beautiful touchdown.
Gonna throw. Drake picked up the pressure. All alone is Zay Jones, and he will prance into the end zone.
All right, coming in at week 2, we have another Ravens game. This time, the Ravens were the ones victorious. Chiefs at Ravens. Yeah, this game was really good. A 35-36 finish, a 1-point game. Mahomes looked like Mahomes. He played great. Lamar played great, and it was nice to see the Ravens finally get ahead of Big Brother Kansas City, the team that has been absolutely owning them ever since Lamar and Patrick Mahomes started playing each other. They got the better of them. Sure, the Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumble was a huge reason why they lost, but the Ravens played great, and I just think that this fumble was just an example of what they could have been.
Ball's out. Oh, the ball is out. He lost it. The Ravens.
All right, up next we got the Chargers and the Chiefs. This is the first time in like 5 years the Chiefs had a losing record after this game, because they would lose this game. The Chargers were getting bullied and bullied and bullied again by Big Brother Kansas City, and they went into Arrowhead Stadium and won this game, which I just think is absolutely insane. Going into Arrowhead is such a rough place to play. They had really some gutsy calls, really showing that they would do anything to win. I really love the play calling for the Chargers game. Justin Herbert played spectacular. I'm still in shock the Chargers just couldn't make the playoffs this year with the amount of good games that they won.
To beat teams this special.
You wouldn't be thinking this way. Hughes should have let him score.
You're exactly right. But you shouldn't score here.
Pass to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. He beats Hughes again.
Great throw, great job, but why?
Yeah.
All right, up next is our first kind of bad week. Week 4 would go to the Giants at Saints. The Giants were the laughing stock of the league. They were, because a lot of people were thinking this team is fighting for the NFC East. They were 0-3. They're coming off a loss to an offsides penalty. And yeah, they really needed this win, and with all that in mind, the overtime finish was a really good finish. The Saints were a really iffy team at the time, and I really think that they needed this game to prove what they could have been. But yeah, the Giants got the better of the Saints, proving any given Sunday.
First and goal from the New Orleans 6 as Barkley takes it to the goal line. He's in. Giants win in overtime.
Up next, we got another Chargers game. They'll be on here a pretty good amount. Looking at my notes. Hold on. They'll be on here a pretty good amount. This is their week 5 game going. No, hosting the Cleveland Browns. This game had like over 1,000 yards of offense. It looked like a college football game. It really did. The defense did not exist. Both quarterbacks, I can't believe I'm saying Baker Mayfield played great. But you know who else played great? Justin Herbert and Nick Chubb and David Njoku. A lot of this was all on the offense. The defense did not play. The defense did not show up. We got a high offensive shootout that looked like college football, but with professional NFL players. So yeah, give me Browns Chargers for week 5.
These coaches think of it.
It all comes into play.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
right. And the fact there's 17 games, that affects things too in terms of how this all unfolds.
Eckler, first and goal. He'll dance, and he'll stop, and they push him in.
The Browns
pushed him in. On a 3-yard touchdown, they take the lead right there. Eckler pushed.
Up next for week 6, we had Bills at Titans. This game was just more than an incredible game to watch. It had meaning to it. The Bills were the team to beat. They went into Arrowhead Stadium and destroyed Kansas City maybe a week or 2 ago. And they were 5-1. 4-1. They were on a 4-game winning streak after losing to Pittsburgh. They were a dominant team, but Tennessee said no on a denied Josh Allen QB sneak. I'm not one of those people that hates the play call, though. Josh Allen is a big quarterback who 9 out of 10 of the times is going to get it. The 10th time just wasn't there.
Allen leans forward, and I don't think he got there. Josh Allen looked like he slipped down.
Up next is week 7. This game really does hurt because it was my Dolphins losing to the Atlanta Falcons. This was Tua's best game of his career, throwing 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. And really, what really killed us were, those picks. He really did show sparks, but like he had some pretty bad picks, and the secondary did not show up. Kyle Pitts really went off this game, and Younghoe Koo drilled a game-winning kick. I don't really want to talk about this game any longer. Let's move on.
Younghoe Koo for the Falcons victory, and he nailed it.
Coming into week 8 is Packers at Cardinals. This game was honestly really, really good, and it had meaning. The 8-0 Cardinals were on a hot streak. They were in their home stadium, under the lights, and the Packers were without Davante Adams. If you guys, this is around when I started posting. I had the Cardinals winning this game, but the Packers really did show up. They showed what they could do without Davante Adams. Their defense played really good, and yes, AJ Green's controller batteries did die on that final interception. Yes, we've all seen the memes where AJ Green just absolutely stops on the route. But yeah, it was still a really fun game to watch.
Second down and goal. High snap again. End zone and picked off!
Up next is week 9, Falcons at Saints. This was I want to say that the Cordell Patterson was doing good. This was by far the game that got him the recognition he deserved this season. He played outstanding. And the Saints were they were that team. They really were looking like a really good team. But the Falcons went into New Orleans and won that game. Really impressive showing by especially Cordell Patterson. Being able to win them that game, especially since the Saints were coming off a win against Tampa Bay, which, I really can't say that many teams can say that. So, give me Falcons at Saints, week 9.
To win this game for the Falcons, who had an 18-point lead, and the Saints have scored 19 consecutive points.
29-yard attempt. There's no way for the Saints to ice him. Here we go, Kenny.
This is for the win from 29 from the right hash. Koo's kick is good. The Atlanta Falcons.
All right. Before I get to week 10 was a really bad week. Okay. I don't remember the exact games, but going through trying to make my notes for this video, week 10 was a bad week. So, week 10 was Ravens at Dolphins. Yes, this was a fun game for me to watch, but like, come on, it was a good game. It really did show defense. It was a real defensive battle, and not all defensive battles have to be boring. It showed the defense actually making plays. It didn't show struggling offenses. It showed good defense. And the Dolphins especially, they came in, they out-schemed the Ravens, and they won the game. That's all there is to it. 22-10. That's what it was.
Cincinnati a bye, 5-4.
Yeah, Cincinnati, they beat Baltimore a couple of weeks ago. They then are only half a game back, and they're in last place right now.
End zone picked off. This game is over. Justin Coleman. And what?
All right. Before I get to week 10 was a really bad week. Okay. I don't remember the exact games, but going through trying to like make my notes for this video, week 10 was a bad week. So, week 10 was Ravens at Dolphins. Yes, this was a fun game for me to watch, but like, come on, it was a good game. It really did show defense. It was a real defensive battle, and not all defensive battles have to be boring. It showed the defense actually making plays. It didn't show struggling offenses. It showed good defense. And the Dolphins especially, they came in, they out-schemed the Ravens, and they won the game. That's all there is to it. 22-10. That's what it was.
He's got it. Vikings a winner.
Week 12 would be the Thanksgiving game between the Cowboys and the Raiders. Yes, this game was not fun to watch when every single play the Dallas defense was getting penalized. But in terms of that, yes, Sean Jackson actually played really good. This is his once in a season good game that he has, and then people start thinking that he might be back. Yeah, he's not. He played good this game though. Can't discredit that. Dallas definitely struggled. This is one of these games where it really just made you question Dallas. The penalties were really catching up to them, and Anthony Brown having 3 pass interference penalties, huge, and including one in overtime that would set up a Daniel Carlson game-winning field goal.
Here we go. This time for real, and it is delivered. Good. The Raiders win it.
It was for real that time. You were right.
What a game. Dallas, great job in the fourth quarter coming back, but too many penalties. Both teams, Dak Prescott.
All right, up next at week 13, this game was fun to watch, and I think 98% of the NFL was happy. And we got the Vikings and the Lions. The 2% are Vikings fans and sports bettors. But if you aren't those, then you're probably happy to see the Lions getting their first win. The Lions were a team, right, that everyone was rooting for. They had a lot of heart. They had passion. They weren't this bad team that showed zero heart, zero passion. This team, you could see, just trying to win, and they came so close so many times and just came short so many times. So when they finally did it on a final play of the game, such a Lions way to win, just win in the most, like, nail-biting, butt-clenching fashion, yes, this is the best game of Week 13. Give me Vikings Lions.
There's Hawkinson inside. Here we go. Goff from the gun to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown.
All right, week 14 is Bills at Buccaneers. This game looked like it was going to be a blowout. The Bucs had them the entire time. The Bills did not run the ball till the middle of the third quarter. Not a single handoff happened for Buffalo. They were down 3-27, and they managed to come back. I don't know how they did it, but they managed to come back, send the game to overtime, but leave it to Tom Brady to not allow a comeback to happen on him, where he throws a pass to Brashad Perriman, and he runs it 50-plus yards to the end zone to win the game in overtime, 33-27, Bucs win.
Making his eyes move Edmonds, that's not even his guy. He's a helper. But he couldn't read Tom's eyes and feel it. Watch. Edmonds right in the middle. Tom's looking left. He's just moving Edmonds enough so he could throw the game-winning touchdown pass. And how many
At week 15, yeah, we're at 15. Week 15, we got Chiefs at Chargers. Yeah, this was a really fun game to watch. Thursday night football, divisional rivalry. There was some division on the line. Like at the time, these teams were neck and neck for the AFC West. Yeah, we all know who won the AFC West, but yeah. But this game was a back and forth battle. The problem here, Los Angeles failed to capitalize so many times. They were in so many situations where they could have taken the 3, but they went for it. That's what killed them at the end. But yeah, I can't say I hate the play calling. I play Madden. I would do the same thing. But still, they couldn't execute on the times where they definitely had the opportunity to take leads. And yeah, the game ended off with a Travis Kelce walk-off touchdown.
Just one catch shy of Otis Taylor. Here is Kelce. Still going. Still going. Kelce. Good night. Touchdown. Chiefs win it.
Coming in at week 16, we have the Bears-Seahawks game. This week didn't really have many close games, but this game between the Bears and the Seahawks, this is what proved to us the Seahawks were done. Losing to a team like Chicago, losing to their third-string quarterback was a no good. Nick Foles did play really well this game. I'll give him credit. And Damiere Byrd with that insane game-winning catch at the end of the game really made this game an interesting game. I actually didn't watch it live, but I was listening to it on a radio on a road trip on my way to Tennessee.
Design roll. Foles back in the end zone, and it's Damiere Byrd, and he makes the catch and converts.
Coming in at week 17, the week that eliminated my Dolphins from playoff contention. Ouch. We got Chiefs Bengals. Good game. What else can I say? It was a shootout. We got to see Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes for the first time ever. Yeah, my mic just went. Yeah, Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes for the first time ever. I really do think that it outdid its hype. Most people saw this game and was like, it should be an easy win for Kansas City. Joe Burrow went in. He took host to Kansas City and told him, this is our home. This is the jungle. You're going to lose here. And yes, literally the defensive pass interference thing was the worst thing they could have done on that third and goal. You stop them, they settle for 3, and you get 51 seconds. They score, you get over a minute for your amazing offense to go down the field. Just don't penalize them. But yeah, Evan McPherson, of course being Evan McPherson, made a game-winning field goal. All right, and finally, to end it off, we have the Raiders and the Chargers. Yeah, Week 18. Most games in Week 18 weren't good. They were irrelevant. But this game had a lot of meaning to it. You win, you're in. You tie, you're both in. You lose, you're out. So, yeah, this game was a high-scoring shootout. It looked like the Raiders had it in the bag, but leave it to Justin Herbert to pull this game back and send it to overtime. And we thought we were going to get that tie, but that timeout, I'm still convinced the timeout is what cost the Chargers the playoff spot. I would have much rather have watched a Chargers-Chiefs playoff game, or, I don't know. I would have much rather have watched Chiefs play either one of these teams over the Steelers. So, yeah. But still, a fantastic game and a great way to end the regular season.
Snap good, hold good, and Raiders in. Chargers out, Steelers in.
Sorry for the black screen, but I got no other way to end this video. Please like, subscribe, and notification bell. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.